Vasilis Manzouranis, page 208. Quick look at her cute and size her quick. For the bigger and she lives in the slicker she grows. Save us and tag us. No more. Where were in out here did you ever pick a lambe chop as big as a battering ram? Aye, you're right. I'm apt to forgetting, like Livium little love me long. The length of my hug, I say. She wore a plug boy nail-stabbed clogs, a pair of plug fields in themselves, a sugar-loaf hat with a Godwood Kubiri pick and a band of gorse for an ornament, and 100 streamers dancing off, and a gilded pin to pierce it. All glassy bicycles boggle her eyes, and a fistnail vial, for the sun not to spoil the wrinkles of her hider specks. Potato rings buckled the loose lobes of her loud snares. Her nude Cuba stockings were salmon spot-colored. She sported a Galiosimi of has a viper tinder that never was fast stealing. Running the washing, stood stays the rivals, line her length, her bloodurance, pockneckers, that two in one garment, so natural nigger boggers, fastened, free to undo. Her black striped tan Joseph was sickle-swaven, and teddy bird line with a wavy rash green, epaulets, and the lee down hair, here and there of royal swan's ruff, a brace of gaspers stuck in her hair up garters, her civic corduroy coat with the alphabet buttons was bounded round with a two-bar tunnel belt, fourpenny bead in its pocket side weighed her safe from the blow-away windrush. She had a close peg tied astride on her jockey's nose, and she kept on grinding something quiet in her filmy mouth, and the wreck of the flow of the tail of the gowan of the snuff rub, shoeless, skirt-trailed 50 odd Irish smiles behind her long roads. Hell's bells, I'm sorry, I missed her. Sweet Gumtim, and nobody fainted. But in the wake of her mouth was her nasal light. Everyone that saw her said that those little Delia looked a bit queer. Lotsy, Trossy, mind the puddle. Mrs. Be good and don't fall in the sea. Fanny poor Hex she must have charred. Kickham's a prime pair ever you saw, making mass mullet size her boys double on. And they crowned her their Chariton queen. All the maids of the May, you don't say. Well, for her she couldn't see herself. I reckon it's what for the darling married her mirror. She did, mercy me. There was a chorus of dropping surfacemen, boom slanging and plugs banging, fruit yagging, and the flower fading.